Hey, Deadly Dude. How's it going? How was your weekend? So, as I mentioned in the Discord, what with Stellar Blade coming out, I don't have my copy yet. I'm getting a little concerned. It should be here tomorrow. Stellar Blade and 100k day owed to a certain Pulu wizard. Which I don't know when he's going to want to do that. I have to talk to him. Honestly, Friday would be the only option. We have a multi-world on Thursday with Pulu, Zara, AJ, and Razimith. And then we're going to play Helldivers on Thursday. And then Friday, I have to bring Mackenzie to appointment that she cannot drive to. So I don't know when I'm going to be streaming on Friday. Probably late at the least. We're going to be doing some Dragon's Dogma 2 today because I don't think we're going to have time otherwise. I don't even know when I'm really going to play Stellar Blade, because if we do Pulu's 100k day on Wednesday, it's basically only leaving Friday, what with Tactical Tuesday and then Thursday taken up. Because I really do want to start that damn game after playing the demo. I think it just made more sense to keep going in one of the big games. I do feel like I'm getting close-ish. Bugden had said I'm like 80% through the story at this point. And I've done so much exploration. I did decide to, over the weekend, come down here. I went and picked up one of my warp stones. And then took the long way around again, because that's all I could do. And we put it down here. So now I have a way to teleport to Volcanic Isle. I picked up some new armor. Have not upgraded it yet, though, because that getting down here took longer than I thought it was going to. Because I had, for once, I had to camp. I had to camp, of course, because it's a big trip. And I got raided. And for the first time ever, one of my elite... Actually, I just realized that. I don't think I still don't have one. I have to look at my storage. My elite camping gear actually broke. So that made the trip kind of a nightmare. Because I couldn't camp the whole rest of the way.
I expect I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash.
So I got here really low health. Yeah, I knew I had more of them. I got 3 more of them. And then I bumped the mic there. And then I've got the grass pattern one, the sand pattern, but... Yeah, I mean, I assumed they were really hard to break, so you probably just have really bad luck if that happens, because it seems random. Just like the raid getting raided at night seems random and somewhat dependent on whether or not there are enemies nearby.
Much obliged.
I also did decide to check out Fighter, which is why I'm using a sword and shield, well, mace and shield. Just because I knew it was going to be a lot of combat on the way.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
How are you doing, Deadly Dude? And Hilthug and Yield Fart. Paladin, yeah, a little bit. The very spiky, fiery mace. How are you all doing? How was your weekend, Hilthug, Yield Fart? since we're down here, I also have some side quests I can do. Try to find Sarah. It's really my last ones. Lamont. I got his booze for him. Decent weekend. What'd you get up to? It is oddly warm today. Weekend wasn't too bad. It was a nice temperature. Mackenzie and I got out for a bit and we ended up getting some sushi on Friday just because of the pulled pork wasn't really ready yet. You're on permanent weekend now. Good point. The cleric build? I don't know of a cleric build.
Allow me to gather these.
Oh, there it is. Like, where is this chest? Hear Vincent's blades pinging. The only problem I have is I have to go back over here where the dwarf is to upgrade my stuff, and it's not exactly close to town. But I don't know what materials he's going to need. I don't have bugged in to look on the wiki, so I don't spoil things.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
City had a cleanup day where they go around and take old junk that's usually big to throw away. Oh, yeah. We just have to request someone to pick up. My city has a number you call when you have a large item, and you can do like one large item per week or something. I guess since I'm here... No, I'll wait on that. I need to figure out this upgrading situation. What? And there are your damn blades again, Vincent. Where's this chest?
Methinks these climes are ill-suited to habitation.
Indeed. Vermund feels a world away.
What the rest of you playing these days? What are you up to, Yield Fart? Akuma does look nice. I saw that trailer. It's not up here.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I've never really been an Akuma player, but I might try him out. One second, I'm gonna grab my water. All right. Yeah, I might. I actually got to play a little bit of Street Fighter 6 last week with my new controller. I picked up a good fighting game controller on a good sale. Just nice having 6 buttons on the face pad. I like it a lot, actually. I was able to finish the rest of Cammy's
Greetings, sir.
combo trials. What?
Have you come to enjoy the waters of the curative spring yourself?
Oh, this is where she is.
The injury I sustained in Her Majesty's defense is healing steadily. Yet 'twill be some time before I...
Search for where the money is, huh? You still can't find any money, Yield Fart?
Though I am grateful for this opportunity to convalesce, I grow restless, as there is a matter I wish to investigate post-haste. Perhaps you would look into it on my behalf?
PoE, Path of Exile?
I wish to know the identity of the villain who orchestrated the attempt on the Empress's life.
Sure.
The rogue you captured has been questioned at length, but last I heard has yet to reveal this information. Methinks you might fare better at breaking his silence.
I am confident we shall see this matter to a successful conclusion.
With the jailed brigand. Is that back in... Yeah. That's... Okay, that's back in Back Batal. What brand? It's Hori. The Hori fight pad. One sec, let me see what it is. I've been looking into it for a while, and it's just easier than getting a new arcade stick. The buttons feel like arcade stick buttons anyway. They're just, you know, on a controller setup. I like it. I think it's available on everything at this point, but they have a different version for each console. And they work with PC, of course, too. It doesn't have a right stick, but that's okay, because I use it for that, and can also use it for Super Mario 64 or Ocarina of Time. Because then I can have all the C buttons on the facepad as well. Better, but still poor in DD. Standard. Oh, I think he'll fart. I think Hillthug was asking me what fighting game controller I got, but either way, maybe not. I mean, I played Path of Exile on console. That's all I ever played it on. Yeah, what am I? I had over 600,000. Now I'm at 481,000. But I spent a lot on this new gear. Have you come down here yet, Yulfar? Have you explored down into the volcanic island? Yeah, I was never too impressed with them in the old days, Hillthug, but they've gotten better, and they've got really good reviews. This Hori set in general got pretty good reviews, and I got this one for only $30, so it's just like, yeah, that's a real good deal. Why not? Might actually get me to play more often.
Designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
And like I said, it's got other uses as well.
Useful.
It's got
Be a shame not to employ it to our
an 8-way gate, which is very similar to the N64 controller. That works very well for like Super Mario 64 precise movement. It's a lot of speed running. You really have to like lock yourself into an angle. So the 8-way gate helps a lot with that. Oh, you're still up north. Yeah, the up north is not very rich. I'll say that much. You really need money, come down here. I guess since I started the side quest, we'll do that too. Where is the damn... Here? I need the booze.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage.
You're no soldier, are you?
You found the Sphinx parent.
I expect you. I'd not recommend camping.
Have you found the
You'll
Sphinx
awake
yet?
with a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least.
There's that newt liquor. Improve your game a lot. Yeah, I can see this doing the same for me. Even with my Elite 2, with the back controls and such, like, I was never quite getting used to it. And I just didn't want to go through the hassle of buying another, you know, fighting arcade stick. It's just... I don't really have the place to put it, and I don't really have a table or anything to put it on. I don't really like having an arcade stick in my lap.
Much obliged.
The controller's just so much more convenient. It's got the 6 face buttons, but then it's also got 2 triggers and bumpers. So you can kind of set those up for whatever you want as well. But then I have light, medium, heavy for both punches and kicks, right on the face buttons, and then I can set up like combo inputs and such for the shoulders. Wait a minute. I have to make sure this quest isn't timed. Okay, no, it's not. Good. Like I said, I did all of Cammy's combo trials, which I've never been able to do. So clearly, I'm playing a bit better with it. You had the Jury skin controller? I'm not surprised you're a Jury fan. Yeah, I finished it up last week, Yield Fart. I did all of her riddles. Missed out on one thing, but I'm happy to just be done with the riddles.
Well now, if it ain't the current arisen, faring all right. Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me?
I got booze for you.
Is that right? Suppose I can indulge you a moment, so long as I've a drink in hand. Consarn it, this bottle's empty. Apologies, cuz, but I can't talk with
This
a
booze is
partner.
really rare, and he just downs it so fast.
Well,
Okay,
have
so
you
I actually
come
do
for a
have to
dip
give
in
it
the
to him
hot spring?
first.
Or brilliant. That's kind of ye. I was just craving some more of this. But what are you hoping for, cuz? Some sort of boon? Suppose I could oblige a fellow arisen.
Fellow Arisen? Wait, you were an Arisen? We're just bumping into him. 29 months. 22-month streak. Thank you, Yield Fart.
What? Hadn't you noticed?
Thank you very much.
Bit embarrassing, eh?
I guess you kind of might have a scar there. It's just hard to see.
I'm a former arisen. Mine, one who couldn't fell his dragon. And if there's aught more shameful than that, I've yet to hear of it. In my case, it all came down to a lack of skill. Mayhap I could fell such a beast now, but my dragon's long gone. Brings a tear to your eye, don't it? But don't cry for me, cuz. Just know that you've got my full support. I'll be glad to see ye succeed where I once failed. Only, don't do it for me.
Why are you laying on the
Do it
floor,
for
Vincent?
yourself. Bring your dragon low, and taste glory eternal. I've just remembered.
What?
I've got
Warfare!
something for you, cuz.
Holy shit.
Here ye are. Reckon ye'll make good use of it.
I did not expect him to give me that. And he gave me the master skill.
Care to join
Which,
me for a glug or
I
three,
mean-
cuz?
If he was an Arisen,
Damn near brings a tear to my eye. This is for ye, cuz.
a rotten soft-boiled egg. Okay. He does like giving those to me. What? Rearmament. Okay, so I've got all the vocations now.
My talents lie in combining materials.
No, go away.
I'll use them.
He was not the person I expected I'd get that from. But I also didn't realize he was an Arisen until just now.
Don't feel safe here. Living's hard, but dreams are free. You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash.
Yeah. Warfare. As far as I understand it, Warfare can do anything. Warfare can use any weapon and any combination of the different skills, and you have to swap between them. No.
I can give you a roof over your...
Actually, yeah, because I want to see what those even do. Warfare. Fundamentals of battle. Will all manner of weaponry conquer the battlefield. They possess the unique ability to swap weapons. Jack of all trades, master of all trades. Acquiring sharp reflexes and tactical adaptability to master. The warfare vocation is intended for seasoned combatants and only can be acquired by the Arisen. Equip multiple weapons in the equipment menu. Use the rearmament skill. You will cycle through the weapons you have equipped in their order set order. So the ultimate skill is how you swap weapon type. I heard there were limitations to it because that means you now have to dedicate a button to it. And weapon skills that you have acquired from other vocations to a set skill set. Oh. Skill set is exclusive to the warfare vocation and does not change when using the rearmament skill. Wait. So can you only have 3 skills then? Between all the classes? I'm really wondering how this works. Only the heaviest weapon you have equipped will count towards your equipment weight. Oh, you found the Thief Master skill? Yeah, Thief is interesting. It's still probably my favorite. Did it not actually? Okay, I guess it didn't come with gear. You doing, Ven? It's warm, so you laying on the floor? This levels, but then I think it also levels everything else as well. I'd want to try Trickster out, but I'm not doing it right this second. Jesus, yeah. All the archery stuff. Because I can assume you can only use the skills that you have the proper weapon equipped to. So you have to use rearmament to swap between them. I assume. Where are those other zeal and dynamism? Then what are you yelling about? I don't have them. Augment details. They only consume when performing a weapon skill. This is the amount by which weight affects your movement speed. Ooh. Maybe I have to unlock those just by leveling it. I assume that's what it's saying. Like, if using rearmament changes an entire weapon set or skill set, so you just have one button set to that and then the other 3 change every time you swap, then that'd be fucking amazing. But if you only have 3 slots to apply skills to from every other class, then that's kind of terrible. I'm sure there's some amazing things you can do with it, but that feels so limited. Then, hey AJ, how does a non-binary person kill someone? They slash them. Why not? Tell Doug. You played this yet?
At least.
Vincent. You not? Yeah, I got it. It's not that complicated, I guess. Vincent. I gotta grab him. Stepping right on my keyboard, too. How are you doing, AJ? Alpha dude. For now, I'm just gonna go stick with fighter. That's what I've got. That's what I've got gear for. Problem is, I have to bring all this stuff. So much stuff. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, he was on my desk. He was stepping on my keyboard, deadly dude. So, appropriate. Even sidetracks. I mean, you said you've done everything in Dragon's Dogma 1, right? Hiltug, how are you still playing that game? How many hours have you put into that? Yeah. Deadly dude treats. One moment. Let's get the camera up. The glare from the window. Like I said, it's warm today, so I got the window wide open. Let's get him some treats. Two treats from the Deadly Dude. Be good, man. Hey, X2. Oh, he knows. How's it going? You're playing other profiles. So you're playing other characters and other files, I guess. Can you still only have one file in Dragon's Dogma 1? I don't remember how that worked. I'm amazed people are still renting pawns, but I guess this game might convince others to go back and play the first one.
Always a pleasure.
Steel sits stirringly at your hip, master.
A vocation well chosen, Arisen.
Okay, so now I've got all the vocations. That was unexpected. I need to figure out what the hell I'm upgrading and how. You started playing Sonic Frontiers over the weekend, huh? How is it, AJ? I've watched a bit of the gameplay, but not a whole lot. I was tempted to play it.
You know,
I heard
soldier,
mostly
aren't you?
okay
I expect
things.
the journey. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake me.
Oh, I know you do, Hiltug.
I can give you a roof over your head at least.
All right, what am I definitely upgrading? That's... I guess I'll do that since I'm going to play Trickster. That. Those. Those. God, I'm so... This is going to be a problem. I wish that dwarf was just here. Guess I don't really need both of these, do I? Maybe that. So I can just upgrade Vincent's gear for my thief stuff. When I go back to thief, Vincent will be good. And it's probably what I'll end up finishing the game with. It's an actually good 3D Sonic game, as crazy as that sounds. Yeah, I mean, it looked fun enough. The tones seemed weird from the little I watched. Like, surprisingly sad for a Sonic game. The environment looked very dreary. But the gameplay did look fun. Yeah, I've seen one of the boss battles. Got some good music, but, you know, Sonic game, it should. I guess that's that. We're encumbered. I don't think I need much out of here. What does Vincent have? Maybe the miners, because I don't know if what I'm gonna use for. The two classes I'm probably gonna end up playing the most towards the end. Why do I have Walter White? That's a good question. On my way down here, my warrior, my fighter died. He fell in the drink. Forgot what her name was, but I liked her and she's long gone. And since I decided to try out fighter, just coming down here in between streams, I could get these to get this gear to upgrade it. I didn't need another warrior, another fighter. So I went and looked for mages, and Walter White was sitting right there. I figured, why not?
Much obliged.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
It does trip you up how they decided to put Sonic through puberty. Oh God, what? Are you talking about his voice? I have so much stuff. Vincent, you're going to have to carry some of this. He is the one who mages.
Now there's a worthy prize.
I needed to check
Only
one
so
thing.
far away.
I've weapon. Truth be told, I'm of half a
I need to
mind
watch
pack
that
up
show
a
eventually somehow. I just don't know if it's ever going to happen. Resonant Hymn. 376, 462.
volcano. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, I figured this is from the Sphinx. Oh, I figured this might be one of my better sensors for the trickster. His voice is deeper and it's weird. Yeah, I remember that from the gameplay I watched. Fuck. Where's Bogdan when I need him? All right. I guess what I'm going to have to do is take the materials I know I need for upgrading.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll await neath a blanket of ash.
And maybe just guess on the others. Let's bring those. Dragon scales, it just makes sense. The ogre talons, I know I needed those for one of them. Got him to 81 worms life crystals. Good. No worries, Nemo. I'll figure it out. It just means more trips. How are you doing? I don't. I'm gonna bring things that I think I'll need. The problem is I have no idea. This dwarf was right here, it wouldn't be a problem, but it's a decent ways away.
I can give you.
I need to use that. Give that to Vincent.
A roof over your head, at least.
You took a vacation doing home
Roger that.
repairs. Why repairs in quotes? Rearmament. This to Vincent. So much crap. Okay. What am I tracking right now? Oh, yeah, I gotta find Sarah as well. We'll do that afterwards. Because I'm probably gonna have to go back and forth anyway. I might actually have to write down and make a list of materials or something. Get all the way over here. Do that. Doesn't always go as expected. Well, that's certainly true. There's still a... No, fuck it. I'm not going to worry about it right now. It's the fastest I can now run, too. So, weighed down. Why I'm sticking with fighter. We'll probably have to do some fighting on the way. What do I have? Oh, that's an escort. I forgot. I got a random escort.
Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to
I
put
think
it
it's the
to good
dwarf's
use.
wife, actually. God, I can't even run. Maybe there was someplace else that I could do dwarven enhancement. Like a certain dwarf that doesn't want to be a smith anymore.
No more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Oh, it's so slow.
I've just had a thought. Every master
Did you,
I've ever
Khaleesi?
served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
It's funny that my
Be sure to
pawns
keep
are
that
just
in mind.
fucking Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad. No. No. Please don't. I forgot I was going this way. You hang out by the beach. I don't want to deal with you right now. What's good is if I have the right stuff and I can upgrade most of this, I will just teleport away. I won't have to run back anywhere. Even if I don't, I might just do that because this is too much of a problem. Ah.
Are we all in the same boat?
Oh, he's dead already. Fucking stamina. The parry is pretty cool. Fighter is fun to play. I'll say that much. Crap.
Was this ox cart assailed? Is it a
I'm just gonna get my
trap?
pawns killed doing this,
The work
but
of goblins, mayhap.
come on, you
One
idiots.
cannot
Go around if
be
you have
too
to.
Careful.
Get some serious damage with those heavy strikes. What? Oh. Hi there. I'm just trying to get to a smith, you damn griffin. Stupid big bird.
You have my protection.
Actually, this is the same griffin that attacked me on the way. That's why it's slightly low health right now. Ow, what? I had it. Hey, well, thank you. I had a launcher skill, but I forgot to change them. I knew stamina was going to be a massive problem. Hey, did it run away? What? Well, I'm glad I moved. Shit. I do have the fighter ultimate. There's some pretty good damage if you connect with all of it. Oh, now it looks like it's running away.
This is one beast we would do better not to enrage. Suffice to say, 'twould be beyond our power to contend with it.
How are we meant to attack it without angering it?
Oh, Jesus. What am I doing?
Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment.
Second time that griffin attacked and then took off.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
God, stamina.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I really hope I have the right materials, at least for something. Where's that damn dwarf? Oh, he better be here. There he is.
Need anything? Well met, sir.
Eldrisite? I don't know what that is. Bolt scale. God damn it. You'd think they'd use more just ore. Okay. Max that armor out at least. Bell Lord's Bone? I guess that's from a lich? I don't even know if I have that. Eldrisite. Damn it. Eldrisite. Ah, of course. Wait. Thief Skaters. I was going to have him swap. 425, 267. Way better magic resistance. I think it was between these two. 420, 250 versus. Definitely those. Oh yeah, I'll max those out. These are going to be my weapons when I go back to Thief. Yeah, I remember they needed the Ogre Spur. Oh yeah? Bell Lord's Bone for that. Damn it. Definitely this headpiece and this main armor. I don't think I'm getting a better hood or chest piece bolt scale. Damn it. The Lord's Bone. I haven't found that many liches. Bolt scale. What? Do I even... I have to see if I even have any of that. I really want to upgrade Dead Ringer. Good. Hell yeah. This is a bunch of stuff I won't have to carry around anymore. All maxed out. Well, actually, not entirely true. Because I'm going to have to bring it to the other smith to get the 4th upgrade. But I think I'm only going to do that with stuff I'm definitely using. Myself and Vincent. Deadringer, best Meatloaf share duet. I don't know if I've heard that one, Alpha Dude. Whaling crystal. Then you missed out. Apparently. All right. Well, I upgraded quite a few things. Didn't max out as much as I was hoping I'd be able to because I need Eldritch Sight. What was it? Eldritch Sight and Bolt Scale. I need to just fucking make a notepad entry or something for these so I don't forget. Do this. Phone. Bolt Scale. Like, I'm just upgrading this stuff to make Trickster better, but I kind of doubt I'm going to be playing Trickster long term. I don't really care about maxing this out. Opinion. What's the other one? Wailing Crystal and Elder Sight. Add those there. Griffin Pinion and Ogre Talon, just so I don't forget to bring them back. That wasn't too bad, honestly. Pointed Fang. I would really love to upgrade this. This seems to be like the best shield in the game, or at least that I'm aware of. This is also only for the first upgrade, too. Well, beyond money. The first upgrade's money. That's it. And then the second upgrade is more common materials, but I don't think so, because those require Elder Sight. I think it's just because this shield is so good, they made it real expensive to upgrade. I did spend a lot of money just now. Like, close to 100,000, I think. Okay. I'm good.
Stop by again soon.
I am just gonna use these. I got enough. It's too much travel. Damn Dwarven Smith being out in the middle of nowhere.
Seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Oh, X2. Have you gotten to play any Unicorn Overlord? I didn't see if you were streaming over the weekend at all. Kenzie actually being around, we were pretty busy.
Fancy a gander? I've got living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a...
Posit. Put all this away for the moment. That clears up a ton of my weight. You did yesterday? You just rescued Altalinde? Cool. It's funny how similar in like progress we've been like the whole way through. That was one of the last things I did the last time I played. All right, got him back to light. That's all I really want. I'm just heavier because I got heavy fighter stuff.
Roof over your head, at least.
Oh, I do want to see if I have any of these things, material-wise. I'm sure I have a few of them. Like we took different paths, but pretty much on par with each other. Yeah, that's why it's funny that it's worked out that way, because you definitely went a different path than I did. Electrum, Master Sight. I don't know. Some of this stuff I definitely haven't found. Well, that sucks. I have no idea where to get bolt scale. Bellord's Bone has got to be a drop off of the liches or something. Eldrasite, who knows? All right. Don't worry about that then. Talk to you next year. We make it to Pistorius. Yeah, who knows at this rate? I feel like it's going quicker now that I have a better understanding of the game. I was also looking at the map last time I played, and it does seem like those other regions are smaller. I feel like Drakenholm and Elheim are the larger zones. The northern and western zones do seem a lot smaller on the map. So I think we're further through than we realize. It certainly feels like it.
Always a pleasure.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to worry about upgrading right now then, any more than I just did, considering I don't have a damn clue where to get some of the things I need. We do have a side quest I can do down here. I don't know where the hell Sarah went. Betting they're smaller area-wise. We have some JRP G-Bolt to patch out the length. Yeah. There's always going to be some sort of weird JRPG bullshit. It's over here, huh? I've been there at least.
This is quite a quandary.
So nice to not be over encumbered.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
Oh no, Elaine, Berengaria, and all the other most powerful characters have been kidnapped. Surprise Pikachu face. Yeah. Whatever shall we do? You now have to hire and train up a bunch of mercenaries to be able to fight through like an entire army or something to get Elaine back. Never mind the rest.
For some time now, haven't we?
That explains the harmony betwixt us.
We'll see. I don't know. I have a feeling I will probably be able to get through the rest of Elheim tomorrow. Feels like it just based on the map, but I don't know what the hell's going to happen towards the end of that.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off.
Okay, I thought you were an NPC. No, you're just a pawn. Stop talking to me. What? A random noise? Can't believe she came down here. Oh, lava slimes.
Shame I've no advantage against this foe.
Ow!
We all in the same boat.
The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse
Use the
flames.
consumables since I got them. You guys kill that thing? I kind of just have fire damage. Not gonna work well. There we go. At least solidify it. Now, speaking of what we did over the weekend, we did end up watching Fallout. I mentioned that on the Discord, but yeah, we watched... What was that? Okay. We watched the entire Fallout series, and I am kind of shocked how good it was.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Who else has seen that at this point? There was a lot to it. Like, they did a really good job of capturing, like, what makes Fallout special. And, like, the mystery of the vaults thing. To explore a vault and wander around and try to piece together what happened there. What strange experiment. Monkey Island 2, like Chuck's Revenge. What? Is that what it's called? They did a Monkey Island 2, right, Pulu? I had no idea it has a subtitle. You're halfway through X2? We watched some of it Saturday and the rest on Sunday. It's only 8 episodes. I was far more impressed. The sets look great. Like, there was actually a lot of love and care put into it. Best new Fallout content since New Vegas? Yeah, I would agree. Though I will say, it did kind of give me that slight desire to go back to 4 and finally finish it.
Headlong into danger. Let us take care to move at once. Be sure to keep your wits about you.
Ah, I forgot they explode. New Vegas is overrated. I will agree with that to some degree, Hillthug. It's got good content, but like every Obsidian game ever, it was real busted. Just like every Bethesda game. It was more open, which brings it more in line with the original Fallout games, 1 and 2. And less the Bethesda Fallout games. So I understand why people like New Vegas as much as they do. Fuck. you guys solidify this thing? Is this water? I think this is water. Yeah. Solidify it and smash it.
A flawless execution.
You should watch it, Pulu. I think you'd like it. I'm really happy they're getting a second season. I'm not gonna spoil anything, considering you haven't finished at X2 and a lot of people haven't watched it yet. It was really good. I'm so much more impressed than I expected to be. Was hearing positive things, but no, this was something that there was a lot of care put into. The hilariously over to the top violence, yeah, they got some of the good comedy aspects of Fallout. Always been a thing. The apocalypse is kind of funny. It was a buggy shit heap on release. It certainly was. You are not kidding, X2. It was probably the worst out of all the 360 PS3 era Fallout games. In terms of stability and performance. Certainly had the most bugs. Yep, same developers, Outer Worlds. It definitely feels similar. Yeah, I can understand that, Hilt Dog. They're about the same for me, honestly, for different regions. Different reasons, I mean. 3 and New Vegas. But I understand why people like one versus the other.
Why, 'tis a treasure
Oh,
in
God.
the truest sense.
How exciting! My heart is fit to burst.
How did she get through here?
Fire must be put out. Error, comrade burns.
Shut up, Walter. I agree, X2. I really liked Outer Worlds. It wasn't phenomenal, but it was a good foundation to build upon. How did you get in here and survive?
Come to check up on me, have ya?
Yes.
Well, I'm fair.
It's a very dangerous place.
In fact, I've done it. See? 'Tis a blaze hammer. All that's left is to get this to the forge outside the cave.
Why wouldn't you just forge
Hope you're
here?
ready, Arisen, as there's not a moment to spare. Follow me, and quickly.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
Okay.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover
Jump!
it.
What the fuck? I have never had a problem jumping out of this before. There we go. Buddy yours was a bug tester in New Vegas? The Outer Worlds.
Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying, X2. New Vegas does feel more like the first two games. I think it really depends. What you like, whichever one you like more, I think really depends on whether or not you played the original games. How do I get out of this place? Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Why? God damn, come on. They all just got bunched up on each other or something.
We've made it out at last. Good on you.
That
for
better
keeping
not
up.
hurt the damn quest somehow.
Right. Now to do what I came here for, then it's back to the smithy for the finishing touches.
You enjoyed Fallout 3 and 4, but the writing didn't feel as nearly as inspired as New Vegas to me. No. It definitely didn't, and they don't compare, I think, with the original. I wish 4 pulled me in more. I mean, I should like it. It takes place up here in New England. It's my area. I get to go to towns I've actually been in, but, you know, in the apocalypse. Even with that, it really failed to pull me in. Went back to it at one point and we did one of the DLCs. I want to go back to it and do those at least, considering I bought them. All right. Well, I hope that works out. I don't know if I get like a less good version of the sword because it wasn't hot enough or something, but it's just a regalia sword anyway. It's not going to be used. I guess we're going back to Batal. It has been almost 16 years. Those games are pretty old at this point. Yeah, 3's pretty notorious for that. I see memes even to this day about the ending of 3, how they just... You must sacrifice yourself. Go into the radiation. Go do it. Even though you have multiple companions. Like androids, mutants, super mutants, ghouls, numerous companions that could just go inside the radiation and be perfectly fine. And not die horribly. It was really stupid and very forced. And you'd think, considering they should give a shit about you, they'd want to do it for you. But no, they all say, well, this is the end of your path. You must see this through. It feels terribly forced. I would have long since forgotten about it, honestly, but like I said, I still see memes talking about that, especially because of the show now. Actually, can I complete the escort? Is this where she wants to go? Holy shit. He hasn't left me yet, so maybe. Something, something. Oh, look, it's Liam Neeson again. Distraction. I almost forgot he was your dad. What is she doing?
Over here, if you please.
That's what makes those escort quests so annoying. Except in the cave there, she was somehow the closest behind me. Not my pawns or the quest NPC.
You have my gratitude.
Yeah.
I do hope this conveys the depth of my gratitude.
I usually don't finish any of those. A bunch of flowers and 120 RC.
Are you coming, Master?
Guess it's a good way to have like extra RC if you need it. He forgot he was my dad too. He really did, didn't he? Case of Sculptor's Block.
We have arrived.
See how this goes, considering the quest kind of glitched on me. I don't really know exactly what happened with it. Done a cooking yet? Do you mean upgrading or, you know, lava? Because I did both. Where's Flavio? Your ghoul slave did help? What do you mean, Hiltdug? The ghoul companion definitely doesn't. Unless you're talking about a different character. Where is this guy? I wish he was, AJ. Not up here. Here? Okay, Fulvio's workshop. Where is this bastard? Oh.
Clark means to unveil the sculpture before a select audience. He asked me to extend an invitation to you as well. I will await you at his estate in Vernworth's noble quarter.
Okay. I don't get to see it. Or not. This isn't it. This is a goat. That's not a griffin.
So there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture.
This could go really bad.
Shall we attend, Master?
Did karma actually affect it, Hiltdug? I don't remember that being the case.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
No need for restraint when you're with me. Cuz. Say, cuz.
Why are you here?
You fond of granting folks' requests? Thanks, cuz.
Where do you want to go? Well, I might be going there. Maybe. On a pleasant jaunt. Griffins are pretty goated. You're not wrong. They're just not actual goats. Hey, Erasmus, how's it going? Okay, well, let's see what happens with the sword. Where? Back this way. Ready for some multi-world madness on Thursday, Razimuth? Playing Mario 64 without all my basic abilities is going to be very strange.
Bird-brained buffoon! Where have you been?
Brocker! Sorry,
There's no time for apologies, girl. We've got to get that blade on the anvil, lest the blaze hammer's treatment be for naught. You're the first apprentice of mine with the gumption to do aught like this. You got the blaze hammer work done, and you did it right.
Good. Okay.
But the hardest
good sign.
part's what comes next.
I prepared. They're cowards. What do you mean?
It is one of the few lessons I've left to teach you. You've proven yourself this day.
Did you change anything in yours, AJ, or do you keep it all? Want to keep it all the same? I don't remember if you sent me a YAML yet.
If you're going to stand there and gawk, to the forge with you, girl.
Come in, Brocker.
I really hope when I finish this quest, Brocker will just do fucking dwarven smithing for me.
Hi, Arisen. I've been waiting for you.
Uh-oh. She's got the red cheeks.
Here it is. You're a Galia sword. Looks newly forged, doesn't it, eh? Brocker had me working on it for hours. Got nary a wink of sleep. But owing to that, methinks it turned out real fine. I only hope you're pleased with it. 'Tis as much your success as mine. So much has changed for me since you first brought that sword to the smithy. I feel as if I'm finally on the path to becoming a blacksmith in my own right. Thank you, sir, for all you've done on my behalf.
Okay. Well, another thing to go back to Vermont for. I have one more side quest I can do here, though. Will you smith for me yet?
Got some work for me.
And maybe she just does it. Or I guess I'm not done with the quest yet.
You're pleased with how the sword turned out. I certainly
And
am.
she is the apprentice, despite not being a dwarf. She should know how to smith dwarven style.
I'm going to keep learning all sorts of techniques till I'm no longer an apprentice, but a blacksmith in my own right. Expect great things of me, you hear?
So does that mean you won't need another YAML, AJ? Can I just use this first one you sent me? Or, like, I assume you can just change that in your game settings. I don't know about that, Hiltdog. Not sure if she's a romance option.
Hoy, no need to overthink it. You can...
Don't really need to upgrade anything here.
Change it on a whim. You pleasure doing business with it.
First one works. Okay. Hulu, I think that just leaves you. Have you figured out what you're playing yet? You were saying you were going to stick with Hollow Knight. It's quicker, but we're not really going for quicker necessarily. Where did I need to go next? Oh yeah, the jail. The cheeks just mean that their friendship is as high as it can be.
He rots in Batal's jail as we speak.
I think anybody can have the red cheeks.
Great. Allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
You're a Hollow Knight.
Materials, eh?
No.
I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Quick is also relative to number of players, either progression, items hidden or skipped. Oh yeah, certainly. Bulu! 28 months. One day test was 4 with a C that normally takes me 2 in it. This was 4.5 just to the MW. Yeah, certainly. Multi-world does add complications. Thank you for the 28 months, Bulu.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Speaking of that, how's your points doing?
What are ye doing here? Come to laugh at me, have ye?
Yes, that's it. I'm just going to laugh at you.
Suppose it must make
Stand here and
you
laugh
a
at you.
hero, seeing the man ye caught yourself sitting behind bars. But ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye?
Question him.
Go on,
Give
then,
gold.
and don't come back.
I gotta bribe him.
Come for another laugh, have you?
Hey, you're fifth of the way to win another 100K. Did you want to do your 100K day on Wednesday, Pulu? Because that's going to be the best day this week. I don't know what's happening Friday. I have to bring Mackenzie to an appointment she cannot drive home from, and we don't know exactly what time it's going to be. She apparently doesn't find out until 2 days before, which is weird, but I guess that's how this goes. So I might be starting particularly late on Friday. Friday's not going to be a great option. So the only good day this week really for 100K day would be Wednesday. 5,000 gold to bribe this guy. You're in jail. What are you doing with this?
Coin's a fine thing. Even in a place like this, it's got its uses. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I'll tell ye a little something as thanks for your generosity.
It's up to you, Pulu.
I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was...
We could wait till next week. And then I'll just probably play Stellar Blade, I guess, because I don't know what I'm going to otherwise.
If you want to know
Maybe Friday.
in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail.
Oh?
Reckon ye must be touched in the head. Giving suppose. No, I got this job by way of the coral
Freaking coral snakes. They've been trying to assassinate the Empress.
If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake.
I killed the leader of the coral snakes, though. That might be a problem.
With a new hideout now. Ain't fair for me to be the only one with a...
Hey, Bugden, no worries. It is Monday. Don't quite feel like a Monday. We're not doing multiplayer, but we'll play some Helldivers on Thursday.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Hard to remember all 8 of them in a week. All 8 of the Mondays?
At last, the viper shows its tongue.
Does feel like a lot of Mondays. Do I have to go all the way back down the volcanic isle? Son of a bitch. I don't want to do that. God, why?
'Twas the
That's
coral
annoying.
snakes who employed the assassin. Let us inform Sir Manella. I believe
I mean,
to the person in question.
honestly, fuck, what is happening? Honestly, Bogdan, I haven't gotten it yet. I was hoping it would arrive today, but I suspect it will arrive tomorrow. If it doesn't arrive tomorrow, then yes, I'm concerned. I'm going to be very fucking irritated. I locked it in to make sure I was going to get a copy. That would be my luck, I guess. Oh? I was going to ask you about that, Deadly Dude. It is a Monday. We keep trying to play something on Monday.
Must you run so fast?
If it ain't Saturday, it's a Monday. Sunday's just pregame Monday.
Let us endeavor to keep
I know. Not just for me. They finally gave me a quick loader for the revolver. I've been asking for that for so long. I figured we might get that with like the mod system, whenever the hell that gets in. How does the quick loader work? I didn't get to look at the patch notes. So what's the order of the days then? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Thursday, Monday? So it's just that the revolver's empty. Okay, I like that. That's fine. Makes sense. A quick loader would have all the bullets already on it. Son of a bitch. I was really hoping she would just show up here, but I guess she isn't. Well, I ain't going back down there right now. At least I can teleport.
Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn ere long. I fear for the future of this.
Oh, I got Warfare bugged in. Didn't realize it was the booze guy or that he was a previous Arisen. I keep bumping into those fuckers. That's 3 of them now. Double Monday? Monday before Tuesday? The 6th Monday of Smarch. Damn March weather. Razimith making the good references too. What was I doing? Brain keeps stopping today.
Always a pleasure.
March is the 13th month. All right. I guess we're going back to Vernsworth. Wait a minute. Just to make sure those are all in Vernsworth. Well, all I say all, but it's 2. How does that skill work bugged in? Like if you use that skill, armament or whatever, does it swap between different skill sets? So you can set up a skill set depending on the weapon you have? Or does it only change your weapon? It doesn't? That is so fucking stupid. That really kills its value. Yeah, only 3 skills for all your weapons.
Appreciate you, cuz.
Oh, he's getting the red cheeks.
He thinks you've earned a reward, cuz.
Like, the fact that Warfare levels, you know, everything is great. One moment. I gotta check something. One sec. All right, I'm back. The only thing I really see it being useful for in my gameplay is to have a staff equipped to hover. Yeah, that's certainly something. There just aren't enough action slots. Like, if you had 8, sure. But I'm amazed that isn't what it does. Like, if it at least swapped your weapon type and a skill set, and you had 3 for each weapon type, that could work.
What, pray tell?
I don't know, actually. What am I doing here?
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. My word! 'Twould appear I overestimated your ability. How
God damn it.
dare you
Yeah, I got
kill my
screwed with this
gold
one.
For a clumsy attempt such as this! You have shamed me, and shall ne'er
What
again
looks so bad
have my
about that?
patronage, Fulvio. Now gather your things and be gone from my sight!
A dispiriting conclusion. It is a shame how the sculpture turned out.
I do wish we'd had fairer tidings to share.
Whatever. I got screwed out of that side quest.
I swear I'll wring that incompetent sculptor's neck.
Yeah, I mean, I assume they just didn't make different models or different versions of the sculpture, because that doesn't look bad. He just ran up there on his own and got killed, apparently, after I left, trying to avoid doing the quest right then. I wasn't ready for it. I had no idea that's what he was doing, because the objective didn't change. I had no way to know he had died.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
That's what I was wondering about Bugden, if maybe there was a different stance. Different pose for the sculpture. Because what else are they going to change? I'm sure it's just based on the character model.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it,
I can't help but
jailer
want to
is
break in here
miserable
just
for all
because
their toil.
Vincent's swords
Then a
keep going.
bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a chest. I need to rob you. It's still going, so that wasn't even it. He's talking in his sleep. I find it amazing that you can say ages, considering this game has not been out that long, but its ages is a relative term with how many video games we get these days. And well, I have the Regalia sword. My memory just that bad? No, I get it completely. Mine's pretty awful as it is.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I'm not too worried about it. I've done pretty damn well with this playthrough. I haven't messed up much. I've done nearly every side quest I could possibly find. That's the first one I think that didn't really go the way I wanted it to. So I can't be too unhappy with the way this game is set up.
So arisen. Might I inquire as to what's become of the Regalia sword?
I got it.
So this is how the sword looked in its glory days of yore. 'Tis splendid to behold. I thought the blade ought to be restored for its history, but seeing it like this, I feel it means something more. Pray, give my thanks to the blacksmith who repaired it. 'Tis fine work she has done. Impeccable, I should say.
Did I say who it was? Interesting that he actually says she.
And you, Sir Arisen, you have my sincerest gratitude. You have breathed life anew into one of our kingdom's most sacred treasures. I can imagine no worthier symbol of a sovereign's majesty. I await the day it shall adorn your noble hip with bated breath.
Okay.
Goodness me.
I mean, really, at this point, I'm wondering how many side quests are even left. Starting to feel like there can't be much. I really have to go back down there. It's either that or we go back to the story. Going to the seafloor shrine. I wanted to go back here anyway. Oh, good. Actually, Bugden, when I made the trip, because I did this on the weekend, I found this. Because I had to go down this way again. And I ended up fighting a Cyclops who fell across the river. Had feet on one side, hands on the other, and I got an achievement for it. So I used him as a bridge and climbed up here. Found out there was a forest up here. And I noticed that there were statues, petrified statues that I could interact with. So I think I found the way to that goddamn Gorgon. But I stopped there because I didn't want to spoil it. So I don't know where the hell this leads. I had no idea there was even more map down here. Like, I thought there'd be more up here. Like, there's a road. You can see it through the Fog of War cover. But there's quite a bit. It looks to go at least this far. Never mind, a forest in the desert. You know, southwest of the desert. So that's something I could do. I could go explore. See if we can find a Medusa. Mm-hmm. I want to get this side quest done, but at the same time, like, I just got to jump around teleport-wise. I don't want to waste all my stones. Handling the storm. And it's the only clue I got, too. It's funny to me as well that with as many characters that have spoken about the Medusa or a Gorgon or something that's petrifying things, I don't have a side quest to kill it. Somehow. Isn't that just the back of the... Yeah. Just ended up back here. Alright. Well... Yeah, let's go exploring. Because it's either that or heading back down to the volcanic outpost. So my instinct is always to do side quests first before main story. And this underwater shrine, floor shrine, seems like a pretty important place. Wait. Okay, they're here. I thought I left without my pawns. I've never used one of those without the pawns being right next to me.
Fancy a look at my wares? Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn ere long. I fear for the future of this nation, sir.
I also need some material that I don't really know how to go about getting. I did go and upgrade stuff, much as I could. I don't need that. I can sell those. Have to close the inn soon. Then don't charge. Yeah. Maybe you weren't charging 10,000 gold. People might stay here. Like, set up to rip off tourists.
Do come again.
I have a house, so I ain't staying here. That's the main reason. Never mind the other inn.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught. Just tell me what you need.
I thought I had something. Yeah. Don't need that. Okay.
And I'll see it come again when you've more coin to...
Woe is me. Wipes tears with the $100 bill. You just must not have any customers at all. Anybody staying here? Unsurprisingly, it does not look like it. Can't... Okay. Fucking camera sometimes. It does not know how to handle these small spaces.
Well met, sir.
Jesus, I'm just trying to go forward. I get flung off to the side because the camera gets stuck on them somehow.
I may have to close the inn ere long.
The Dadley dude, do you think we're gonna have free time tonight? You know, besides Helldivers, do you think we could get some Enshroudeds in? Maybe I don't know. I'm always up for more Helldivers, especially since there is now a freaking quick loader of that revolver. I do want to try it. It'd be nice to play Enshrouded as well. I want to... Or I run off. Want to make some robberants and heals and stuff. Oh, I am no traitor. Just can only fight for democracy so much. And we'll definitely be fighting for democracy on Thursday. At least some. Exquisite dried spud. I've enjoyed quite a bit of Enshrouded. I mean, not a ton. It is a survival game, but it's a survival game that actually has pretty good combat. So if you like survival game, it's basically... What if Valheim had good combat? Because it plays very similar to that game. The survival mechanics are very similar. But it has more Souls-style combat. Good.
Do come again.
Yeah, I don't think Valheim's dead. I think a lot of people still play Valheim. It's a good game. I enjoyed my time with it. It just, I didn't play it that much. I don't have time. I don't have the time I wish I did for big survival games. Too many good games to play, and those games are just so all-consuming. Like 7 Days to Die and all. Like, that's back when we were doing Project Zomboid. That's why I was dedicating a day to it, because otherwise I wouldn't play it. I missed that game too, but I'm waiting for update 42 before we go back to that. That game is adding so much. Proper NPCs and side quests and animals and farming and such. I love Project Zomboid. It's going to become so much more. I don't feel like there's much sense in going back to that game until update 42 happens. All right. Well, I guess we're going to go explore this forest. Are you a Zomboid fan as well, Bugden? I guess I shouldn't be too surprised since you played 7 Days to Die. Similar style of survival game. Very different gameplay, but... You got a Spiffo plushie. That's great. Is it though, AJ?
I grant you lightning's fangs.
I really haven't seen enough of Terraria to judge for myself. It's a lot of fun, Alpha Dude. We're gonna go back to it eventually. I'll probably put the server back up. I don't know, who was here and who wasn't back then, but I was hosting a Project Zomboid server for the community. It was a lot of fun playing with everybody. And whenever update 42 happens... Yeah, mods are pretty pretty necessary for Project Zomboid, especially if you're gonna host a long-term server. We didn't have a ton, but had a good few mods going on that server. Fighter is a lot of fun. No worries, Deadly Dude. Already up to 6, too. Alright, sure. Just let me know on availability and time. I certainly should be free past 10:30 as usual. It is a Monday. One of the 8. Combat is holding down the mouse button and pointing the cursor in a direction. It's the bosses that make it cool. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was just whack, 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 whack. From the little I've seen of Terraria. Just the same basic swinging animation. I've looked into some of the bosses, but I haven't really seen them in action. Terraria is one of those games that I've spent time reading wikis just out of sheer curiosity, but seen very little of the gameplay. .42 is a psyop, huh?
Right where I want
I don't have stamina for that. Ow. Or to block. Yeah, I've talked about it before, but I was really biased towards Minecraft for a while because I worked on Minecraft custom servers. There's a lot of Minecraft stuck in my brain kind of forever at this point, much as I would rather it not be. And Minecraft and Terraria always felt very similar back in the day when they were kind of like the two big survival games.
I show it to you.
And I don't love the aesthetic of Terraria, I'll say that much. I don't really like the character models, the character sprites. I was never quite sure how mining in a 2D plane would work compared to, 3D in Minecraft.
Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
But the bias kind of stopped me from playing it, and I've never gone back and checked it out. Weapon switching? Is that like swapping between the animations or something? Sounds like speedrun strats. Yeah, I can't really judge Bugnan. Especially not now. Excuse me. Don't slide off the cliff.
Seek you passage to the southwest. Those who tread near are said to be devoured, you see. I heard
Devoured?
one survivor tell of how his companion went suddenly quiet, and when he turned round to see what was wrong with her head fell off and crumbled into dust. You hear a lot of those stories round here. I've met people who've lost arms and legs, or else watched their friends get rent in two so fast they were still crawling as they died.
Oh.
Should you choose to go there in spite of my warning, sir? On your
Yeah, I'm
own
definitely
leave.
going.
But I pray you'll return to tell us what you saw. I'd be well eager to learn of it.
Got the Vincent jump down. Oh, yeah, I know they're not similar, especially not now, AJ. I'm talking like upwards of 10 years ago.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
When they were kind of the only survival games, well, the biggest in existence. And like I said, with a Minecraft bias. I enjoyed Minecraft for a long time, but I really don't think I could play it these days. What? Boss health bar? Certain weapons may apply buffs to you or debuffs to the bosses. Oh, so when you swap between the weapons to get the buff or the debuff active. Makes sense. What is happening? Okay. Yeah, this is what I found. Expression of pure terror haunts the countenance of the statue. The detail is exquisite, such as it seems too apt to come alive at any moment. This is as far as I went up this way. This is not where I was trying to go down that road, but yeah, he's still there. This is where I fought. Oh, or is that the one I fought? He just respawned. I fought a Cyclops here, and then he went across, and I ended up this way and found those. So, and the fact that there's an entire forest up here. I think we might finally be on the track of the Medusa.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
My white whale, as it were.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb.
Oh yeah. Always use a lot more of those. Why not? Especially prominent to summoners because whips apply summon tag damage. This is how much damage your summons do. Oh, I see.
Come chasing it as well, have you?
Hello, Torrance.
Aye. Rumors abound of the Shrine of Eld in this domain. Could be hiding all manner of priceless treasures, couldn't it? And if monsters happen to be guarding it, I shan't be afeared. Nay, I'll strike them down with tooth and claw. That's how I plan to make a name for myself, see?
Doesn't sound like much of a plan, but all right.
I'll gather
Okay.
these now. It would be a shame to
He's
forget
just
their
gone.
location when we need them most.
We're gonna find him petrified somewhere, aren't we?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I shan't let them harm
So does Terraria even have classes? Like the way you're saying summoner. I have no idea how that's even set up. Is summoner a class, or is that some sort of spec you have to set up? I didn't realize I even had my lantern on.
Seems we've enemies in our midst.
Oh, come on. Ah, that shoulder charge. Parry. Hell yeah.
Right where I want you.
Base in your armor and weapon. Guess that would make sense. Orbital cavern.
Shall we proceed into the woods?
Keep your eyes peeled and beware.
That strategy never occurred to me.
Unbelievable.
No harm shall come to you.
But you can't hot swap armor, I guess. Or not easily. By the sounds of things. Get out of the way, Vincent. Oh, one of these things. Excuse me. Need some water. One sec. I'm going to have to swap out Khaleesi. Hell, even Walter White getting there. We're up to 52 now. Ah! I am not a chew toy. Yeah, big hungry puppo. Crimson teeth. Gotta see if those are good. 520. What's... See, Vincent has these. I don't know. I think the ones I have might be better. When I swap back to Thief.
A treasure chest. Oh, I can hardly wait to open it.
Hey!
I hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
All heal elixir. Very nice. Oh, goo.
You have been doused in oil.
Did Walter just jump?
I will protect you.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
I think Khaleesi did too. They're so smart. Another one of these damn doors.
Danger might lurk anywhere.
This is fucking weird. That's what I mean. Like, I'm really wondering if it is cut content at this point. Ladder goes down here where there's a slime, and then nothing else. Another weird magic door covered by stone and rock. Stone and dirt, I mean. I just don't know why you would use that model if it wasn't meant to be something. Considering there is a magic door that looks very similar in Batal that I suspect I am going to open at some point. Oh, Valhalla is back from the land of the rising sun. You poor fella, yeah.
But it's only made me eager to find more treasure.
My condolences, Valhub.
Nature is like to provide all manner of misfortunes.
Welcome
Heavy
back.
black not least among them. It seems they bear us
At least looked like you had a good time. Going pretty well. We're getting reasonably close-ish to kind of the end of this, I think. I don't really have many more side quests left. We're exploring down this forest I randomly found that seems to be leading to where the Medusa is. Gorgon, you know. Big snake lady that petrifies things. I've kind of been hunting her for a while. I've played most of the vocations now. We're checking out Fighter finally. Next will probably be Trickster, just because I'm curious to see how it's going to work. Well, 53. Another headless statue. Oh, I destroyed the cow. What if we could have brought it back? Didn't mean to do that. How many times have you been to Japan, Bellhub? Narabatal Windrift. Oh god, there she is. We found her. I need that anti-petrification ring. Lighted petrification value. Do that. 4 times. How long did you stay this time? How many days? There was mention that I could cut the head off, but I don't really have a cutting weapon. Don't get petrified. Ah! 2 weeks? It was. Damn. 2 weeks passed fast. You don't mind me asking, Valhub, how much did that kind of trip cost? I'm trying to figure out, you know, a similar trip eventually. You don't have to say, of course, if you don't want to. I don't know where you stayed, if you stayed in a hotel or if you know someone. Yeah, we'll see, Bugden. I don't know if I can chop off her head with my mace, though. She's stunned. Hang on. No, Vin. Had Lucky's food open. Most expensive part of the tickets, yeah, of course. Did you have a hotel, or were you staying somewhere with a friend or cheap? Of course, that can vary drastically, too, if you want to just stay in capsule hotels or something. Depends how much you're moving around the country. You're just staying in Tokyo. Ah! God, she really doesn't like me being up there. No. Well, I'm immune to that, so it shouldn't matter too much. Stop. I am using the reflect shield. Good thought. I wanted to see if I could cut her head off, but it's clearly not working. remember something saying it was pretty easy. I probably need the actual cutting weapon. Come on, lady. A whole lot of not petrifying.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
Oh, it's working. It was working. Come back. Ah. Yeah, I would need her focused on me, and I don't really have them. I wasn't worried about having that. I wanted to try more of the actions. Oh, she's climbing a pillar. You almost got her anyway. Hell yeah. Medusan Spellbow. Granite Medusa Bone. Finally found and killed Medusa. I expect her to be, like, in a dungeon, but no. Pretty easy to get to. Oh, this does keep going.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Do you know how to cut her head off, Bogdan? Am I right that you need to use, like, I don't know, thieves' daggers or something with an edge? I tried to loot her head.
Wait to find out what's inside.
No, I can't. I know she comes back like everything else does. All the bosses in these games respawn. I mean, you probably need her materials to upgrade stuff, so they would have to. Used a blunt weapon? Yeah, I know you can use the head to petrify things. I have that one that I found in the vault. Calignius. Okay, there is a cave just beyond her. Oh, fuck these things. But it's rotten, so it says it doesn't do anything. So I guess the head goes bad?
That's a good piece of gear.
I have one of those.
Put it to the proof.
Twould be a welcome addition to our armory.
Not really, because I already bought it. Shit. Too much heavy stuff. Giant Medusa bone. Yeah, it's enhancement material already. It does decay over time, but it certainly has the power to warrant it. Yeah, I mean, if you can use it to petrify probably anything in the game, that would be incredibly powerful.
Take this. It is something I found. I wanted you to have it.
That's basically an insta-kill for any boss. I wonder how long it stays, usable. I might have to look into how long it takes bosses to respawn and maybe come back here with a different class. I don't want to spoil that stuff too much, but the fact that I've already beaten it, I'm not too worried.
Can we really afford to carry more?
Oh, what's up here?
Yon statue is swathed in mystery.
With these statues as our landmarks, we shall never again lose our bearings.
Defeat what monsters? Are you a monster? I can hit them. You have the spoiler lock and loaded. All right, sure. Again, we got these columns like where the oh god. What if the Sphinx is here?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Don't remember what's the top though? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What if this is where the Medusa goes? The Sphinx goes after you do all the riddles. She flies off. Like maybe I do still have an option to kill her. 7 days? That's not bad. It's definitely less for random stuff.
On my way.
But that makes bosses very farmable if you just want to sleep away the days.